I don't know, bro. I want to run. I want to run at the joint in Springfield, but like, I ain't played ball in a couple months. Bro, I ain't played ball in a couple months, bro. It's bad.
I'm not gonna lie. Like we getting
a little bit
our
older.
Our bodies.
Yeah.
Not number wise, but our bodies. Like I've been old.
Bro, the last time we played, that was the last time I had a big toe.
You lost your toe?
Well, not the whole toe, but the toenail.
Sheesh.
You stepped on my foot. You remember? I
lost 3 toenails right now.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't play ball. But welcome to the Outlet Pass.
Man, like Bron James need the rings in the crown. You get ran off the block, Wayne shot down. A couple seconds on the clock, I hit the knockdown. Turn some bucks in the gold, I'm like Kareem now. Might hit you with the hook, cause you shook, don't look. Just another halfway crook, but I can't let him block out my goal. So I'ma hit him with the finger roll and bounce, bounce, bounce. Hit him with the 3 from the logo and bounce, bounce, bounce.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is episode 2 of season 2 of the Outlet Pass. Episode 13, I think it is.
I think yeah.
We moving right along. So Gus,
Deas,
right back at
it.
Real quick, before we jump into anything, this Anthony Davis.
Chair so low?
My chair was a little low too, but I was just trying to make it even with you. So that's why I lowered mine. But now you a little too high for me. I don't like that. There you go. I mean,
right.
Yeah, that's a little. All right. Yeah, all right,
Good.
cool. So, AD in the Lakers, bro. Well, the Lakers have been sliding something crazy. AD's out. Ever since AD went out.
Him and Schroeder out.
Him and Schroeder's out. What is it? So after, what was this, after yesterday? Yep,
Yeah,
after yesterday.
Where they just lost to the Jazz. Bad.
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 Bro, the Lakers are 5-1 without AD and 0-4 without AD and Dennis Schroeder.
They ain't looking too good.
It's not looking too good for him. But I mean, I guess the question is like, does it really matter?
No, first of all, it's regular season.
Exactly.
They'll be back. But I think the problem is with that is they don't have the roster to compensate.
Yeah,
for the loss of those 2 players.
So then I guess if you talk about that, then the question becomes, because Boogie's name is out there. He just got released by the Rockets, or is about to get released. I don't know if it officially happened or whatever.
No, he got released already.
So would it be smart for the Lakers to go after him? Because it sounds like he's not really worth it.
I think the Rockets just wanted to move on with.
Well, no, I'm talking for the Lakers.
You don't think it's worth it for
the Lakers to pick up Boogie? Is that worth it? Because will Boogie really fill up?
Why not?
Yeah, but is that the signing they need? Because
they signed him last time. He just got hurt.
But will it fix the problem of being 0-4 without AD and Dennis Schroeder? Like,
it gives you another big man besides Marc Gasol.
I wonder if there's other big men that they can try to get. Because I just don't know if Boogie's
Andre Drummond, maybe.
Yeah, Andre Drummond's out there, and I'm sure he'll be cheap.
There's big men. Out there.
I'd rather him get Blake.
You know,
Boogie.
Like teams, they look for older, like
the vets and stuff like that. But
cheap vets, basically.
Andre Drummond can be a cheap, and he's not even at the vet. I mean, he's a vet, but he's not.
I don't think he's under contract though.
The Cavs already said we're not playing you or nothing like that until we get rid of you.
Still, so he has to get traded.
Yeah,
he's under contract though.
Oh no, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So
yeah, the best they can do is a buyout, and that's probably not happening. It's not that big of a deal. So time for the game. Let's get it. So we got our fantasy 5-on-5. I like this game too. So before we was actually making our lives a lot harder because we had typed in all 30 names.
32 front and
30
back
names because we had this discussion already. 3 divisions, 5 teams per division.
It's only 30 teams in the NBA.
Yep, 32 in the NFL.
That's crazy, not 32.
No, but it's fun. So now we got it where we don't have to type out everybody's name. We got little cards. You know what I'm saying?
Flip the card.
So
over.
all right,
pick a number, flip a card.
Pick a number. All right. So my first number, I'm gonna go with 22.
Okay.
Orlando Magic.
You gotta write your team down.
I got you. I don't know if I could do Vucevic at the center. That Vucevic.
Okay.
What did Perkins say?
I don't know, but it sounds like you trying to say like Sasha Vujacic.
No, Nikolai Vucevic.
Okay.
He's literally the only
Are you
player.
picking him?
Yeah, I'm going with him.
They
bro.
got faults.
Yeah, Vucic is spelled V-U-C. All right, let's get it. My next number is gonna be 10.
Got you. Bulls.
Bulls. Let me get Zach LaVine at the 2.
Okay.
Let me get 7.
Denver
Nuggets. See, and this is exactly why I wanted Jokic.
That would have been, yeah.
I'll take Murray.
It's not bad, though.
No, definitely not bad. He's not having a great season, but 28. Washington. Bro. At small forward and power forward?
Small forward and power forward.
Bro, what, yo?
Bertans.
I'm going to take Roy Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura. Yeah.
Let me
Got
get
one more.
17. Memphis
Grizzlies.
at the 4?
Jaren Jackson.
Bro, he isn't put. He hurt as a hurt can be. Yo.
Fantasy team.
I'm going to take my man, you know what I'm saying, Xavier Tillman.
Okay.
Boy, finna get rocked.
Dark horse.
My team. My team is pretty young, though. My team is young and light-skinned.
All right, let's
Damn.
say. I'm going to gotta go 3 first. You already know why.
Yeah, weirdo. Suns, who you got?
D-Book.
All right.
No. Give me Chris Paul.
Okay.
I like that.
For some reason, Dwight thinks that
I see he doesn't like Chris Paul.
he doesn't like Chris
very
Paul
much.
at all. Exactly.
I think Chris Paul
Who's his latest take? Oh, LaMelo is better than Chris.
Chris Paul is still putting up numbers, and he's, around the same age as LeBron. But
Bro.
he's not getting the same credit either.
He doesn't.
But 3, I'm going to take 30.
30. What you got?
Kings.
Sean Holmes.
Yo, this is bad. I should take Booker.
Right. You definitely.
You got Xavier Tillman.
Yeah.
Take Harrison Barnes. No.
At
Give me Buddy Hield at the 2.
All right.
Buddy Hield. Oh, shit.
Like he was about to compare Xavier Tillman to Harrison. Like, what was your thought process?
Stop.
Hey, yo.
Give me 12. Nuggets.
Oh, the fuck.
Jokic.
I'm about to say, what you.
I had to look at my team.
How many times did I curse on here?
Give me number 1. Jazz.
Small forward or power forward? Derek Favors. Is he still on the Jazz?
Small forward and power forward.
I got Joe Ingles.
Yeah, give me Joe Ingles. 3s. His 3-point percentage is high. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, then does it count? Yeah, okay.
K-Day.
I'm about to say, you can put anybody. They got. All right, so, so my team, I got Jamal Murray, Zach LaVine, Roy Hachimura. I think that's how you say his name. Roy Hachimura, Xavier Tillman.
You got to go on Wikipedia so you get the
and Nikolai Vucic.
telephonic spelling.
Telephonic spelling?
What spelling is it? You know what I mean.
Is it
phonetic?
Photosynthesis.
Panorama.
Panasonic.
Yo.
Oh, okay. Yo, all right. We back to what we said. Then you got D's team. He got Chris Paul, Buddy Hield, Joe Ingles, KD, and Jokic.
Phonetic.
Phonetic. That's the word. Phonetic. I said phonetic. I don't even know what I said.
You said graffiti.
Whoa. But yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Did you go down my list?
Yeah, you got Chris Paul, Buddy Hield, Joe Ingles, KD, and Jokic.
I like mine.
Yeah, I like yours too.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we just gonna move on from that because it ain't much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play it in 2K though. I'm gonna play. Ooh, I got an idea. Play it in 2K.
5-on-5s, yeah.
That's tough. All right,
You'll
so
lose every time.
you're all right. Okay, reload it. So we got the What You Expect article of the week. Moving right along. So What You Expect, that's the fan. We talk about it all the time. Music, sports, culture, politics, podcasts, whatever you need, we got it. This article was entitled, "A 2021 NBA All-Star Game is Not Needed, and Here's How This PR Disaster Can Be Turned Around." It was written by my man Akeem. And this is something that me and Deas have already talked about. Like, I think the whole world is really talking about it, unless you work for the finance department for the NBA. Like, this game is pointless. Like, you got all these restrictions on, like, players not even allowed to live their lives. You know what I'm saying? They're not allowed to go see their aunties, uncles, if they're not in their household. They told them to lay low for Christmas. Like, but you're telling me I got to travel to Atlanta to play in this game. That means
Atlanta,
nothing.
Out of all places.
Atlanta, the only place in the world that's open with COVID and all that. Y'all know exactly what y'all doing. The reality is, yes, there's a lot of clubs and a lot of stuff that happens outside of the NBA. But they know if people come to Atlanta for that weekend, they're going to get bread.
Mind you, the one player that got chastised for going to Atlanta during the bubble.
Lemon Pepper Lou Will. You know what I mean? Like.
And the All-Star game wasn't even originally in Atlanta. It was in Indianapolis.
Right. But why would they go there? It's nothing there. Players can't do nothing.
I mean,
it's all about the bread. That's the crazy part.
You would want to go there then. You can't do nothing. You can't catch COVID. You're not going out.
But LeBron would be like, I'm not going. I'm not leaving LA to go to Indianapolis.
I mean, it was supposed to be there, but that was when they took it out.
Oh, right.
They had,
but and then the mayor of Atlanta was like, this is pointless. Like, essentially, don't come.
Keisha Bottoms. I
got the same curious question that you got. But to prevent me from saying things, I'm immature. I gotta grow up. No, but for real, like, she even said, like, yo, if you're not from here, like, don't just come here just to, like, turn up our city. Because the thing that people got to realize is they go to Atlanta and then they, get sick and then they take it back to wherever they from. And, Atlanta, obviously, Atlanta's my second favorite city. I love Atlanta. But regardless, at the end of the day, is that really smart to send a bunch of people that you just made? You just told a bull he couldn't trade jerseys with somebody.
Right.
You tried to prevent them from hugging after games. I guess that just stopped because I've been seeing.
I don't know what all that was.
They just doing too much.
Stop that.
Yeah,
you're in the game already, and you're testing every day anyway.
Exactly.
What's that stopping?
Exactly. So I don't know, but make sure y'all check out the article. Yeah, it's a good article. It's a long one, so it's a good read. We got endless articles on there, all the different sports. Make sure you check out the socials, all that. Moving right along, the trade deadline is coming up. We just brought up Andre Drummond.
Right.
What's going to happen with Andre Drummond?
I think it's a buyout season now. I think trades are up.
I mean, they got till March 25th. It's only they got a whole month essentially.
I think Sixers they should make a trade, but I don't think many teams are trading. Like,
I think a lot of people are scared to trade because of the COVID thing. It's like. Excuse me. It's like you can get somebody, and then what happens? They catch COVID, and now they can't play for 7 days.
That's why I think it's just buyout season. You're gonna wait, play it out. I think
if I'm not mistaken, Andre Drummond's contract is a little pretty one. You know what I mean? So him getting bought out is gonna be hard. Like,
so are they gonna sit him for the rest of the year?
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that's what they did with AD. When AD said he didn't want to play,
AD set himself though.
No, he did. But then when he even came back, they didn't play him. For the Pelicans. I know what you're talking about. And the reason why I'm pretty confident in that actually is because I had AD on my team.
He was more forcing a trade.
He definitely was, right? But what I'm saying with Andre Drummond is like
also coming off an injury too. Like Andre Drummond was perfectly fine and they sat him.
And he didn't even choose it. and that goes back to, what James Harden was. I'm not James Harden, bro. Draymond Green. What he was saying about the whole like, yo, y'all, the way y'all treat players is crazy. Y'all, get mad at James Harden because James Harden says, I'm not playing because I don't want to be here, and was telling y'all this for a while. But when the one time, players do want to play, y'all sitting him. So now Andre Drummond can't play, and he's just bored. He ain't got nothing to do.
Now he just has to take it, though. He can't say anything. He has to be professional.
Exactly. So it's just like, what you're asking is not fair.
But that's the game.
That's the game, and that's what turns it away from is that the game was just at the business at the end of the day. Because Andre Drummond can play the game. Ain't nobody debating that. If I'm not mistaken, he's averaging like 17, 13. Like, The man can play.
That sounds him.
Yeah, like he's a putback boss in 2K. You feel me? Like Hall of Fame Joe. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you know how I get with the sticks. You feel me? But then you also brought up the Sixers, right? Mm-hmm. So I saw this earlier about Kyle Lowry wanting to come to Philly. Now, I'm gonna just say this. My first initial thought was, I think somebody in my group chat brought it up a while ago, and I was like, nah, that ain't happening.
That's been an every year thing, though.
Really, I've never heard of Kyle Lowry coming to Philly thing. Rumor.
I think that,
especially because him and Ben Simmons every game they butt heads.
I mean, Kyle Lowry does that with everybody, though.
Is it everybody, or is it just Ben Simmons and Aaron Gordon?
And who?
Aaron Gordon. Yeah.
He messes with him, too?
Aaron Gordon?
From the Magic?
Oh, you don't remember in the bubble when he was like, bro, I'm in room 867 or whatever. And then they had the situation a couple weeks ago where Aaron Gordon...
he's not fighting Ben Simmons, though.
I mean, Aaron Gordon's the same side. I mean, Kyle Lowry ain't backing down.
I'm not saying Ben Simmons beat him. I'm just saying he's not going to fight Ben Simmons.
I actually got Kyle Lowry winning that. I ain't going to fraud you.
But what are you saying, yo? About Kyle Lowry?
Oh, I was saying, so he was talking about he wanted to come to Philly. And something that me and you was talking about was, like, would we be willing to give up as much as Toronto might want for him?
I don't think we should. Depending on how much they want.
So what I said was, and I'm still trying to figure out if I would do this straight up, because the reality is if we bring Kyle Lowry, I'm expecting to win this year. Not next year. I'm expecting to win this year because Kyle Lowry's old.
He's not bringing a chip to this squad.
Here's the thing. We don't need much. The Sixers don't need much. It's not like we don't need a Devin Booker to win us a chip.
Not just a Kyle Lowry, though. We need somebody to close out the game. Like,
I mean, Joel's been doing that very well this season.
To handle the ball and close out the game?
Joel's been doing that very well this season.
All right. So why do we need Kyle Lowry then?
I think that we need one more person on the team, especially at the guard, that can score the basketball when we need you to score the basketball. So and that's why I think Jimmy Butler was so I liked him so much, because down low, that's Joel's situation.
Kyle Lowry can score on cue?
I think Kyle Lowry can consistently give us 15 points a game, and I feel like that's all we need. Consistently.
Off of how many shots?
He probably won't even take a lot of shots. If you give us that consistently at a 45% field goal percentage, I'm happy.
You may have a lot of faith in Kyle Lowry.
I mean, you could look at his stats. He takes great shots. He's pretty efficient. He provides the
I'm not saying he's
toughness.
A bad point guard, but he's not bringing a chip to the squad. Like,
but what I'm saying
not on a win now this year.
I'm not asking him to bring the chip. We already have a solid team. We just need one piece in my eyes to get over that hump to say very confidently whether we play the Nets, I'm not even going to say the Celtics. They've been sliding. But the Nets or the Bucks.
Right now he's averaging 18 and 7.
All I need you to do is 15. Because the thing is, at our guards, Ben can't score, and he takes too much of those minutes to not score like that.
40-piece.
He just dropped a 40-piece. He also just dropped like a 7-piece. What you want?
LeBron just dropped 19.
He dropped 0 in a playoff game, bro.
Ben?
Yes. Against the Celtics. It was either 0 or 1, whichever one makes you feel better.
No, it was, like, a lot of things happened that game.
Yeah, it was a bad game overall. it was a bad game for the whole team. But I'm just saying, like, I think that last year I would have said we need another star to make it a big three. Is the conversation me and you had earlier. But I'll say this. I like Kyle, and it's not just a lineup, it's just the best players. Kyle Lowry, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Tobias Harris. I like that 4 over the Nets' big 3.
The Nets are looking really nice.
They're looking great. I'm not even going to lie, but that's not the point right now.
So I don't know.
I will still take those 4.
Kyle
fine.
Lowry, Ben, Tobias,
and Joel
over Kyrie, Harden, and KD.
Yes.
With everyone else that they have.
And everyone else that we have.
That's stepping up.
Seth Curry, stepping up too.
I think just Seth. Shake, maybe.
Shake is doing what he got to do. Dwight is doing his role.
And Dwight, but Danny Green is not consistent.
I'm not even talking about that. But okay, well, who the Nets have? The Nets have Joe Harris. He's the only consistent person that's doing their job on the Nets. DeAndre Jordan, him and James Harden butt heads every play.
No, they're just talking it out.
No, I mean, no, they cool. I'm not saying they don't like each other. I'm just saying, like,
Jeff Green is over there.
I'll still take ours.
I'm not. I mean,
I'll take that 4.
They just play well together. Like, they got TLC playing good. Timothy, Luaro, Cabarrot. Like, I mean, they got players over there playing well in that system.
Right, and I just think that we add Kyle Lowry.
We got players playing well in our system also.
Right. If we add Kyle Lowry, again, that does give a lot up if I say this straight up, Matisse for Kyle. But the thing about Matisse is that Matisse offense hasn't got there yet.
You can't give up Matisse. That's our only.
Yeah, and that's also why earlier I said.
That's our best defensive.
That's why I was like,
perimeter
straight up, that would be hard, but I could definitely see a Kyle and a piece for maybe Matisse and a piece to try to even it out or whatever the case may be. But I would want us to get Kyle Lowry for the simple fact that Kyle Lowry I think he will change everything. I think he'll put us over that hump, in my personal opinion, because he'll be able to score. Like, Ben can still be the point guard.
I mean, it adds
and a 3-point shooter,
like
and another 3-point shooter. Yo, no, but shoot, yo. But yeah, so and then that's that. You got Blake, Bradley, Beal, Jabari Parker. Jabari Parker is not actually
he wasn't on the
anybody's trade rumors. But we was talking about him.
It was just a sad video that they showed.
Yeah, they showed the video. I'm gonna show it of him just shooting by himself. But like, it was just like
I forgot Jabari Parker was even in the league.
What was he, 25? I think he was younger than us.
Yeah.
24, 25. Like, trade that man, yo. He got something in him. Like, y'all literally just sitting him at the 13th man on the roster.
He's not.
Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Bradley
on the Kings.
Yeah, bro. Like, so you got Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal has said multiple times he don't want to get traded.
Yeah, he's staying.
I mean, he's staying, but like at the end of the day,
that was early talk because they were losing so bad.
But I mean,
they're coming together now.
I think if they need Andre Drummond, low key, and they have
they had a big man, but he's hurt. Thomas Bryant.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant is like 16. I'm not sold on Thomas Bryant yet.
I mean, he's not the best, but they had somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Thomas Bryant at big man would have got them into the playoffs though.
I mean, I think he's better than Rodman Lopez.
Well, that's not a question. I'm saying Andre Drummond. If they got Andre Drummond, they're in the playoffs.
I mean,
Thomas Bryant healthy, they're not in the playoffs.
He's still coming around.
Who, Thomas Bryant? Yeah, no, he's definitely a young bull, but I don't know. I'm talking about this year, I guess, more specifically. So the next thing I did want to bring up is a lot of the power that these high school NCAA players, have. So
it's
a lot of people know about Jalen Johnson, right? It's really not their fault. We'll get right into that. But like Jalen Johnson, everyone uses different terminology. Some people are saying quit. Some people are saying opting out. Whatever the case may be, he's leaving Duke. Well, he left Duke this year so he can focus on the NBA draft for next year. And a lot of people are like, since when is that just like an option type thing, right? So you got that. And then you got like players being mic'd up. So I saw that players are now being mic'd up during high school games.
You say when is it an option? You can make it an option yourself.
Yeah, but it's like a lot that.
Why can't you be selfish if teams,
I'm not saying you can't.
If teams are selfish,
the
league is selfish.
You're 100% right. All I'm saying, I guess what I'm saying is that it hasn't been a thing. It's never been a norm. It's never been any of that. And now with players doing it, it's like, all right, NBA, people were doing it because of COVID, right? And so people understood it.
But neither has somebody skipping college to go play overseas to get drafted. Like, that's not normal things.
Well, that's not normal.
That's going on now. Like,
but the difference with that is that they made a rule where you got to be 1 year removed from high school.
Mm-hmm.
So now players are like, well, I don't want to go to college, so I'm gonna just play overseas. But 5 years beforehand, those same players, or 10 years beforehand, those same players would have went straight from high school to NBA.
Right.
I guess this one, again, I don't really see a problem with it, but the problem that people are saying is because he started the season, he got hurt. He got hurt, but then when he came back, he was putting up like 8 points per game. He wasn't really doing much, and Duke was like trash. Duke's not even making the NCAA tournament, which in our lifetime is unheard of. Like, the Duke to not be in the tournament. So people were like, oh, you just quit on your team. Like, finish what you started, whatever the case may be. I get it from that standpoint, but I'm also like, with nowadays, you got COVID, you got all these other things. It's too much risk and no reward. So
to play, right?
Yeah, to play.
Right.
It's too much risk and no reward. So like, why are you forcing me to play? I literally get no money. You're telling me I can't
for free.
I can't go to parties. I can't hang out with my friends.
I'm trying to do this
yeah.
for a future.
Yeah, not for right now.
Exactly.
Because, God forbid, he catches COVID, he can't play, and then he ends up having respiratory issues, and Lord knows what happens.
Or what was his injury?
I want to say it was a wrist injury.
I was going to say
if it's like a knee injury or something like that, it's
you
like you
come
can
back too early, and hurt it again.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what bone it is or what injury it is. Like anything can be re-injured. Like I messed up my hand. What is that? Sophomore year of high school. This joint still messed up. Like,
how'd you do that,
bro? We've talked about this. The people know. I punched the wall. Bro, I didn't get my call, bro. I went up for the layup. Bull fouled me, and that was like the third time the ref didn't call the foul, bro.
How'd you miss the layup, though? It definitely
I was fouled.
Fast break layup.
It wasn't a fast break. Don't cap. It wasn't a fast break. I wish I was like, hey. It was one of them joints.
I don't know.
We was playing Edison. You remember Edison.
It was a nice layup.
It wasn't. It was.
I actually rolled off the back rim.
You actually might be right. It wasn't a fast break. I remember getting past bull.
Definitely was a nice layup.
It was. He fouled me. I should have got my foul call.
Hey, if you think so,
I mean,
I don't see NBA players punching things when they.
I can guarantee you, if there was a wall closer, bro, Brooklyn, one of them, they got bad anger, bro. Them players be having bad anger, bro.
No NBA
you saw
players
Jokic yesterday? Got a
hands.
text? You saw what happened when he got a text?
Nah.
I'm going to use the bleep feature because I want to make sure I say what he said. He made a little post-move layup, spin. He made it.
I'm used to
the ref started laughing at him. He said, "Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? Ref, why the are you laughing at me?" And he got a tech. But you got to see it.
I didn't see this, Joe.
Bro, you got to see it because I'm going to play that Joe later. But listen, bro, that Joe is crazy. But I just want to keep on moving. So you got oh, I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying about a lot of these players or whatever, and they were talking about that. Moving on, a lot of these players are also being mic'd up. The mic'd up part, I'm not understanding. Because these players, bro, I just think that a lot of these guys, 16, 17 years old, is too early to get your head blown up like that. When you have you have a whole long time. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have the right mindset at 16, 17, if you give me all this, I'm milking it.
Why not, though? Why can't you be mic'd up during the game?
It's not that I don't think you can be. I just think it's
basketball talk. Like, you want to hear their development.
No, it's not that. It's more so just the whole high school players, I feel like, will get into this, or 16, 17-year-old kids literally going to get on social media. They go to Sports Center, and all they're seeing is themselves all day long. And I guess this is a more underlining issue of not just being mic'd up, but it's the whole how much exposure, how much influence you're really giving these high school kids. Because the reality is, how many high school kids really come down into become what people expect them to be?
Same as it's always been, though. I mean,
and players have came out and said that they think it was too much pressure. Oh. Bro, when you think about it, every year there's a new, he might be the next LeBron, he might be the next greatness, and none of them turn out to be that.
The pressure is the media doing it.
And that comes with the whole mic'd up situation. Now, if you mic'd up because your coach wants you to be mic'd up.
You could be any player on a high school mic'd up, though. But
we're talking about basketball, so that's the only reason.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're saying you can get, it doesn't be the best player.
You could do any player the mic.
But why, if I'm ESPN, why would I give the corniest person? I'm going to give it to the best person. So I just think that's kind of where, things are going. But we're going to move right along into actually the flowers. So this one, I'm going to give Dominique Wilkins. I think a lot of people sleep on how good Dominique Wilkins really was.
It's crazy. I never knew.
Bro, he averaged over 25 for 10 straight seasons, bro. That's pretty great. He averaged over 30, was it twice? Yeah, twice.
9-time All-Star, the 85-86 scoring champ, 7-time All-NBA, and the 83 All-Rookie team.
Bro, he was a third pick overall.
From where?
What team or what school?
School.
Georgia. He went to Georgia. He was picked by the Jazz, actually.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Never played the game.
All-rookie first team. I don't know if you said that. Slam dunk champion. Obviously, everybody knows him for the dunks, and that's why I wanted to bring him up.
Everybody knows
him.
Reel,
everybody knows him for the dunks. dude is actually dirty. Like he's a baller.
Wonder how
like,
could he shoot?
You got the stats right there. What'd that say?
His best year, 3-point percentage, 38%. Ain't bad.
Not really. I mean,
his career was what, 31%.
No, that ain't it. He wasn't much of a shooter, but I mean, he was a bucket.
He probably slasher.
He probably, honestly, was like a DeMar. Just hearing those numbers, probably like a DeMar DeRozan. Even though DeMar DeRozan's 3-point numbers are probably even less than that.
DeMar DeRozan is not bad, and it's crazy.
He's probably gonna have a similar career to him, like to Dominique Wilkins. Like
it's just,
he's
ran
consistent.
Into LeBron, like
he ran into LeBron, and then he went west. And what happened? Kawhi got that chip.
They threw him to the wolves and the Spurs. Like, once you in this like, after the big three,
after that,
once you in the Spurs, it's purgatory.
Yeah, like you done for. You can call it a career, my guy.
Look at LaMarcus Aldridge,
man. Bro, they did LaMarcus Aldridge so dirty, yo. Kawhi said, yo, get me out of here. He said, bro, I do not want to be here.
We haven't heard his name since the Trailblazers. Like, he was the man on the Trailblazers, along with...
So sad.
They would have had a squad.
So sad, sad. Right. But yeah, that's Dominique Wilkins, man. I'm a definitely like...
Neek.
Yeah, y'all got to really look up into these players. And if you play 2K, put them on your My Team, man. Just go to the auction real quick.
Nah, these was tough. Like,
bro, and people don't be trying to get old heads. Like, nah, they was actually balling. Like, the media portrays him as just this dunker. My whole life, I really just thought he was just a dunker. He's really a
30,
bucket.
30, 29. That's basically 3 years or 30, averaging 30.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's really a bucket. Not to mention, all doing this, he's putting up nice rebound numbers. Over 6. Over 6 every year.
There's not many players that average 30 now. It's probably like 2 or 3.
And like, it's not
That's
easy.
Crazy.
Like, it's not easy to just put up 30. Like, but yeah, that's that. We got any shout outs? Who getting a shout out? I ain't really got no shout outs.
Ain't nothing going on.
I will say shout out to the school district, man, of Philly. They are starting to get these athletes back, these high school players, into playing sports because they just want to get out the crib. It kind of did not work out a recent game. Players they won. Essentially, they had their first game of the season. Dude on the other team has COVID, so now they got to sit for 14 days. Now, you know, I coach football. They be out there practicing with us. Like, so it's just like before, you know what I'm saying? Before for the past couple of weeks they were. Once they found out about the COVID test, they've been sitting. But, like, it's so weird how they got this. You've been making me practice basketball outside with the football team, doing they drills. Now we can finally play. We play, and now y'all telling us we got to sit for 14 days.
Like, because it's not structured in any way.
At all.
And they don't have a plan. They don't have anything.
At all.
They don't really care. It's money, just like NBA.
I mean, I will say this. The school is not really getting as much. Like, there's no money really in it. Because they can't have, they only get their money from ticket sales. No fans can be at any games. So in reality, there's no.
I mean, depends on what's. I mean, yeah, for public schools, but you know, like private schools and all that, they definitely get bread.
Facts. All right, man. It's time for the trivia.
Ear itches. Ain't no way to get in it. That's crazy.
Yo, it's time for the trivia. Let's see.
Yo.
What?
My ear really itches right now.
Yo. All right, I got one for you. What player holds the NBA record for most consecutive double-doubles? Yo.
Ain't no way to do this, John. Like, what NBA player
holds the record for most consecutive double-doubles?
Consecutive. 9, 8. Current?
He does play in the NBA, but he holds the whole NBA record, but he does currently play.
Consecutive double-doubles? LeBron, Andre Drummond. No.
Keep going. I want to see how long it takes you.
Kevin Durant. No.
It's actually very easy.
Russell Westbrook.
This person had the crazy. He was just a double. He was a walking double-double before Russell Westbrook.
Off of boards and points?
Bro, you want me to just tell you who was?
Yeah.
It was Kevin Love.
I would have never guessed that.
On the Timberwolves?
Yeah. No, he was good, but I forgot about
Good? That man was yo.
He was 25 and like 10.
Well, bro, go ahead. What's your question, bro? You started disrespecting Kevin Love, bro.
He was good on the
He was better than 25 and 10, bro.
How many boards he had?
Damn, they're 25 and like 13, maybe. Jeez, bunch of zeros. It's because he's current stats.
I'm going to give you... Oh, that's tough. Speaking of Dominique Wilkins.
Just real quick. On the 6 seasons he played with Minnesota, he averaged 19 and 12. He averaged 20 and 15 one season.
So I upped his stats.
26 and 13. 26 and 13 twice.
25%. If you average it out to the other ones you just said, it was like, what, 19 and
20
10.
and 15.
The other one you said was like 19 and 10.
Oh, no, that was his career with Minnesota, his 6 seasons. All right, go ahead, bro.
So what's the difference between 25 and 10 and 19 and 10 as the average?
20 and 15 is amazing. Go ahead, bro. What's your question? Watch me work.
Nicholas Batum.
Okay.
Dominique Wilkins.
Okay.
Boris Diaw.
Okay.
All born in which country?
France. You ready? Appreciate y'all for coming out. This is episode 13. I'm tough.
Well, I mean,
you honestly shouldn't. You shouldn't have gave me Boris Diaw because I know he's on the French team.
But I didn't know Dominique Wilkins was.
I didn't know that. I didn't, and I just read his bio. Exactly. I swear that Joe said Washington D.C. Yo, they cheated. But appreciate y'all for coming out. This is episode 13 of Outlet Pass. Make sure you tune in, follow the social medias, everything like that. NBA is doing great. I'm actually rocking with this season. The fans are starting to come back. That's a love.
Yeah, it's
starting to feel normal again.
It's gonna come around.
Yeah, it's gonna come around. Can't wait till playoff time.
Anything to the Burrows.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.